So for horizontal asymptotes, I always think about the h in horizontal and the h in highest power. So we're comparing the numerator and denominator degrees or exponents to see who is going to win as x goes to negative infinity or positive infinity. So if the denominator wins, then we have 1 over a very big number, and that's going to be giving us 0. And if there's a tie, we use their leading coefficients. And then if the numerator wins, then the number is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger in the numerator as you go out to infinity. And so there will be no flattening out of the graph and therefore no horizontal asymptote. So when you look at a question like this and they ask for the horizontal asymptotes, the first thing that we need to do is identify the degree, the highest power in each numerator and denominator. So here we have a highest power of 1, and here in the denominator we have a highest power of 1. So that means that there is a tie. So again, if you think about like plugging in infinity in or negative infinity in here, this negative 8 is not going to mean anything. These infinities will cross out and you're just going to be left with 12 over 15. So that will be your horizontal asymptote. Now, of course, you do need to write y equals to show that it's an actual line. And then reducing your 12 over 15, they have a common factor of 3. So you'll say that the horizontal asymptote is 4/5. So again, our horizontal asymptote is given by the leading coefficient. So the coefficient that's on that highest power, and then the other coefficient that's on the highest power in the denominator. Now, if we look over here, again, same question, trying to find the horizontal asymptotes. Our first step would be to identify the highest power in the numerator and the highest power in the denominator. So here, the denominator power is winning. And remember that when the denominator wins, that means you're going to have a very big number in the denominator. And when you have a really big number, let's say you have like 1,000,000 in the denominator, that is going to give you a number that is close to 0. So when the denominator wins, your horizontal asymptote will be y is equal to 0. So you don't need to go necessarily through this whole big and everything. You can just say that because you have 6 and 7, the denominator wins, so y is equal to 0 is your horizontal asymptote. Now, let's look at one more. If you look here, again, numerator and denominator degrees, you see that the numerator wins. And when the numerator wins, what's going to happen is your function is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And so because of that, there's not going to be a flattening out as far as the horizontal asymptote goes, and so you will have no horizontal asymptote. I do really appreciate on the test if you can give some indication that you are looking at highest power. So if you can like circle the 4 and the 3 just to show me that you're looking at the power, or write down like numerator wins, denominator wins, so that I know that you're comparing what is happening in the numerator and denominator in order to answer this type of problem.